Video scheduled for 8:30, but we're just gonna have to talk about this right now, okay? Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. What's up with this black brown thing? Is there a black and brown? Has there ever been a black and brown? We're gonna talk about that real quick right here on the Keep It P podcast. Let's go.
The Negro treatment.
I didn't do anything. I did anything.
The Negro treatment.
No.
The Negro treatment. The Negro treatment.
Yeah, we back. Good morning, everybody. This is the Keep It PP podcast, and we do take news situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed, we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. I ain't trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way that I do. If y'all rocking with me in the chat, man, cause I'm live, man, let me get a 55th Street on 55th Street, cuz. Let me get 55th. Put me a 55 in the chat, cuz. If you on the team that morning, cuz, give me 55th Street. Y'all seen that dude on on the internet? What's his name? I forgot his name, but he got like a big 5 on his forehead. That's all he says. Everything is 55. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of the Crip dudes that say every B word with a C. Like, you custer. You a custer, cuz. You a custer ass nigga, cuz. Anyway. Let's talk about it, man. It is what it is, man. We've been trying to tell y'all for a minute. Like, so when I be speaking in terms of propaganda, one of the biggest forms of propaganda that you are ever gonna hear is, well, you know, the black and brown community, the black and brown, we got the black and brown now. Ain't no goddamn black and brown. I just told y'all on the other day that the top LA brass city council person talking about she want to beat up a little black 2-year-old kid. So they was at a parade and shit, right? And this one senator had his little adopted son. He's white. The son was black. The son was running around the float. And she said she want to take the little kid around the back and beat him up. A 2-year-old. So it ain't no black and brown coalition, y'all. We've been telling y'all that. Now, people in the B1 space, we been new we ain't got no friends. None at all. Matter of fact, I took the thing down. Damn. But we got a new thing on this show. When I hear something that's bullshit, I'm calling it, okay? I'm calling the bullshit when I hear it. So let's jump on in to this article. Because now they coming to tell you that in California's largest race bias case, Latino workers are accused of abusing black colleagues. Yep. So it says nearly every day, the one-time Ontario warehouse employee said she was stunned to hear racial slurs from Latino coworkers. Why were you stunned? You didn't know? Like, George Lopez is famous for like making a joke where he talk about how a Latino female bet not bring a negrito home. Have you ever heard him say negrito? Have you ever heard him say mayate? Those are all derogatory words towards black people. So if you out somewhere, just listen to the conversation. I know it may sound like gibberish because you don't understand it, but you're listening for negrito and mayate. There's a couple other words too. And how do I know these words? Why I know this? Because a few of the Mexican homeboys that was down let us know, right? because we don't speak in absolutes on this show, right? Some, but not all. But most, a majority of that side does feel this way. You know what La Raza means? It means lighten up the race. They most of them got like a black abuela back in Mexico, and they ashamed of that. So they try to marry lighter to make the race whiter. Ain't on me. I'm just telling the truth now. Don't get mad at me now, brother. Anyway, it goes on to say, they said in English, they said in Spanish all the time. Recalled Leon Simmons, the black father of 4 with a deep voice and a gentle manner. So y'all calling him a black monster with a gentle voice? Come on now. When they look right at your eye and they call you the N-word to your face, it's dehumanizing. No, somebody would have got socked in their goddamn face. You ain't the fuck. Anyway, 32 miles away in Moreno Valley Warehouse, it is the same story. Another black laborer, Benjamin Watkins, describes a Latino co-worker called to him, "Hey monkey, yeah you," and waved a banana in her hand. A group of women burst out laughing. I would have spit on that bitch. I would have lost that job that day. Or I would have found that bitch after work and brought one of my little ghetto ass cousins, like, talk that shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? In America's long history, harassment, discrimination against black workers has usually involved white perpetrators. Oh, there they go, admitting it. Is that systematic racism? Here, let me give y'all some ammo real quick, since I'm on one this morning. Guess what, black people? You cannot be racist. Don't let nobody call you racist. You can't be. You want to know why? You can be bigoted. You can even be prejudiced. But you can't be racist. Why? Because you can like people, but you can't do nothing about it. Doing something about it is the racism part. The dominant society doesn't like us, so they put systems in place to keep us out of things. We can't even keep a white boy out of rap. That's all we got. That's all we got is rap, and we don't even got that. Can't even keep a white boy out of that. Cedric, what up, baby? He said, could this all be tied together? Labor union president resigns following leaked record of the racist conversation. Yeah, yeah. Good. Hey, shout out to the Blacks, Cedric Blackman. Go subscribe to his channel. He comes with the hot sports and this, that, and the third. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Cedric. This definitely has something to do with the conversation about old girl the other day. So it goes on to say that but with the rapid growth of Latino population, now 19% of the US and 39% of California, Latinos are the majority in low-wage workplaces and instances of anti-black bias and colorism, along with the drawing new scrutiny as activists in 2 communities forge alliances over criminal justice and economic development. See, that's that propaganda right there, because there's nobody from the Mexican community forging an alliance with us to get our paper on reparations. And if y'all notice, I'm gonna make a confession too. I think I went hard on somebody. Well, actually, I didn't even go hard on them. I asked a few questions of one of my family members on this subject, and I got just the weirdest response, right? Shout out, cuz, you know who you is. But I was asking about the black and brown thing, right? And I was like, I just asked one simple question. I want y'all to do this too. Everybody do this too. Hold on, let me look at you. Square goddamn eye really quick. All right? Do this, y'all. I want you to ask yourself or ask other people, have you ever heard a Mexican person say black and brown? Or I guess, in their case, they would probably put, and notice, hold on, notice how black always comes first. Why is that? Why do they always got to tether along the brown, right? It's to diminish us as a people, as a specific ethnic group, so that we get the tangibles that are owed to us. See, that African American shit that Jesse Jackson came through with, that was that bullshit, right? We didn't flip names, right? Then we went from Negroes to African Americans, black. Nah, foundational black Americans, the people who built this country, right? So notice that you never hear a Mexican person saying brown and black. I got to do this for my brown and black brothers. All you hear is brown pride. Brown this, brown that. And who brown? How that happened? How did we logically let somebody take our color? Like, we're not really black. We're black. We're not black. We're the brown ones. How did that happen? Anyway, I'm on this morning, but how did that shit happen? It said Latinos certainly are targets of discrimination as well as continue to struggle for No. LA Times. See, LA Times is some bullshit. This is propaganda at its finest, y'all. So the beginning of the article tells you that there's problems with Latinos discriminating specifically on black people, but to soften the wound a little bit, they discrimination too. No, they don't. They claim and assimilate to being white. So in the workplace, you got white people, Mexican white people, Spanish white people, Arabian white people, Indian white people, Asian white people, then black people. That's it. You even got African white people. They may be black as hell. His name may be Umbutu, but the nigga's still white in the mainframe because he's colonized. So when we go to work, it's all stacked up against us. We got to try to get some camaraderie with the black person that we know. And then they might be cooning. They might have a white mindset. Then you all by yourself. You ain't going to no potlucks. I don't go to potlucks anyway. Motherfuckers be letting their cats and dogs run around the food and shit. I'm not eating nothing from nobody's house. That's a different story. But anyway, it says, but the two largest racial bias cases brought to the federal government in California last decade, allegedly widespread abuse of hundreds of black employees at warehouses in Inland Empire, the state's booming distribution hub trade for U.S. and Asia. In the interviews, black employees said the touring of racist insults and discriminatory treatment was mainly inflicted by the Latino co-workers and supervisors who compose roughly 3/4 of the workforce in the sprawling facility in Ontario and Moreno Valley. Mayate! There you go. They saying it. It's out here. It's out here. Mayate, mayate, a type of beetle and Spanish slang for the N-word, was a common talk, according to the interview. Let me hear mayate come out one of your motherfucking mouths. Let me hear that shit. Let me hear it. Ain't no games, ain't no plan. And by the way, fuck that joke. U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission lawsuit alleges that supervisors and the global medicine supplier Cardinal Health and the writer Integrated Logistics, a subsidiary of the truck giant, along with staffer firms, routinely ignored harassment in Spanish and English at their Inland Empire warehouses. They gave black employees the hardest manual jobs, denied the training and promotions, and failed to take action despite dozens of complaints, according to the laws. So, what's that? Is that systematic racism? Yeah. But it ain't being perpetuated by the pink people. They got it from the pink people. They want to be the pink people, but they ain't even the pink people. But the pink people let them slide, though. They want to cozy up right next to the pink people, because I'm pink too. My grandma ain't black. Many of the black workers were hired through temp agencies. When they complained about managers, both white and Latino, retaliation by disciplining them or abruptly firing them, according to the EEOC. Others felt forced to quit because of intolerable work conditions created by the hostile work environment, the lawsuit alleges. Notice how it's always alleged shit. Now, these lawsuits actually happened. I don't know what the actual outcome of them was, but there's no alleged here. And you think everybody lying? So basically trying to say, oh, it's just a bunch of black people lying. They don't really feel what they feel. It's not really going on. Cardinal Ryder and the temp firm denies the accusations, but as scores of black employees come forward when the EEOC interview witnesses, the company settled the case last year rather than facing jury trial, because they was gonna lose. You don't settle if you ain't gonna lose. If you ain't got a chance of losing. It says, we are seeing an increase in large race harassment cases, said Anna Park, regional attorney for EEOC's Los Angeles district office. The nature of them has gotten uglier. There are more blatant displays of hatred with the N-word, with imagery, with nooses. Wait a minute, nooses at the workplace, film? Y'all know what that mean, right? Y'all know how this shit happened in Nazi Germany? Like, there was a road to Nazi Germany. Like, they didn't just end up in the gas chamber. It just, one day they woke up and the trains was outside. Nah, it was slow and systematic. And one of the things that helped that happen for the Nazis is they started with media, y'all. Media. The American people, America has gotten their propaganda from the Nazis, because the Nazis put out propaganda campaigns to all the citizens, demonizing the Jewish people, saying that they really wasn't worth living. So that's what made it real easy for them to go around and round people up. Because the population was cool with it, because they put out a bunch of articles, they put out a bunch, and this is over time too. This didn't happen like in a year, but y'all see that thing slowly starting to happen with us. It's been happening for years. What do you think Cops was about? What do you think? What you think black exploitation films was about? What do you think Juice and Boys in the Hood and Minister Society and New Jack City and Colors and New Jersey Drive and all them movies that we claim and we hook onto from the 90s, what do you think that shit was about? What do you think 12 Years a Slave for is? And what do you think like all of these all the slave movies, Uncle Tom and all the Spook Who Sat by the Door and all that? What do you think them movies is about, fam? What do y'all think the shit that we watch today on TV is about? Do you think any of the programming that you watch on TV is good for you? Do you think it is not made to paint black people in a certain way? Look what the fuck we got on TV right now. Look at the shows. They all paint us as, out of pocket, this, that, and the third. Hold on. Hello? What up? No, I didn't. KIPP, y'all, hold on. No, I'm online. I was live, but I answered the call because if so, I'll call you back in like 5 minutes. I'm almost done. All right. Yeah, that was an important call, y'all. I had to get that one real quick. I had to get that one. But anyway, this Black and Brown Alliance dude. Matter of fact, let me change the title to this video right now. I'm gonna change it to the Black and Brown Alliance. The Black and Brown Alliance is deleted because you can't even put dead on YouTube. Let me put a hashtag on that too. Y'all put in the chat for me hashtag what is that? No Black and Brown. So that's NBAB. But I'm gonna spell it out on this hashtag though. No Black and Brown. And I'm gonna put that hashtag in here too. No BNB. NBNB. No Black and Brown. Okay? Cause it's just gone, y'all. It's gone. So poof. I just changed the title in real time of said video. So that's what it is. Other than that, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in. He said Asian white people. We all in this together. Hey, Cedric been over here. Cedric been over here snapping out, y'all. And that's what I like, man. I like to get participation for the peoples. But anyway, last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the last little stroke, because you know they always end with what they want you to know, right? Look at all of this. I wasn't finna read all of this anyway. Wasn't finna read it. Nah, it's too much. Way too much. Look at this. Still going. Still scrolling. Oh, they trying to damage control, boy. I bet you in this article it's saying, Latinos done did all this stuff, but they be under scrutiny too. They got it hard too. That's why we need the Black and Brown coalition, and y'all needs to fight. No, we don't, nigga. Look, they steady showing black workers that have been wrong. Look at this. I'm still scrolling, y'all. Look at this. Look at this article. Look at this. Look from here. This is where we was. Here we go. Still going. Going. Splain. Dang, they got all type of black people messed up. Dang, they trying to fix. Dang, they is trying to fix it. Oh, okay. Let me read this story. Their nickname for me was Pinchy Miyate, fucking Junebug. Boy, I'm not having this. This is the first time I heard it. I almost snapped. You should have. Supervisors would call to him, "Hey, negrito, black boy." I say, "Dude, my name is Barry." Latinas 2 feet from the workstation chatted in Spanish about black people, saying, "Why is their hair so funky and nasty? They smell because they're black," he said. It was just vile. You know what? I swear, racist people know who to talk to. Cause I be hearing some of these stories and I be like, nigga, I wish a nigga would. Like, I be hearing some of these stories, I be like, nigga, how you take that? Man. Salsa splain. Hey, hold on, let me put the chat up. Cuz it's going in right now. How do y'all take this? Anyway, there's more? Oh, hold on. Let's play this interview. Look at... Ain't no disparaging over here. I'm sorry. But let's hear this, though. Hold on. I got a new one, though, for y'all. From YouTube ass. Fair use, nigga. Fair all type of use, cuz. Every use that it say there on the screen, cuz. Fair use, B. You dig? Alright. Let's hear this. I got to hear this. Hold on, y'all. No commercials. Hold on. Hold on. I got to hear, cuz y'all. I got to hear this. And you know, I'm gonna tell y'all what we gonna hear before we hear it. Y'all they went and found the black man to sound the most, to the sweetest, butteriest black man they could have ever found, and he's finna sound so broke. Oh, they just talked about me and I couldn't. Hold up, look at. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. This ain't raw. But what I'm saying is that they know who to do that shit to. They know who to do this shit to, fam. Hold on real quick. Here we go. Let's see what cuz got to say.
They would call you everything else but your name. They would just make sure that they knew that they were belittling you and that you.
Man, I ain't got nothing to say about the brother. I'm damn near smelling tethery juices. Buford? That man, his name is Winston. That nigga's name. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Hold on, y'all. I ain't gonna do that. Let's go.
You knew it. And it was more them than it was a you. And if you spoke up, you were either not gonna have a job or you were gonna have to find some way to do it until you found another job on your own.
Public service announcement. Would you tether Roni? Roni tetherism. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, we ain't gonna do that to the brother. But this is what I'm saying. This is why we coming to Washington to get our check. That's why they need to cut the check for foundational Black Americans, because these are the conditions in which we gotta live under just to make a living in this country. There's more.
No. Nothing ever came from anybody Caucasian, white.
Oh no.
Nothing came from anybody.
Tether alert. Nah, brother. That ain't gon' get it, sir. I smell the beefiest of rhino jerky, son. J-Lo, look at, man. Did this dude say he didn't try to slip it? There ain't no racism came from no other group, too. It wasn't no other group that came with the racism. It was y'all Hispanic people. Nigga, come on, cuz. You tripping, B. Alright, hold on. Here we go. It's more. Because I want y'all to see this. Hold on, it's more.
But in your own race, it was, you sat with your own, you dealt with your own, because it was more, they didn't want to deal with you.
Who is your own? Because it don't look like you on the black side, brother.
And I can only chalk that up to, they were looking out for each other. They were probably trying to put their...
What you mean, probably? See, this the problem, bro. This why it keep happening to you, bro. This is what's up, bro. They were probably trying to get themselves in better positions than they were. Yeah, at the expense of your black ass.
Culture in a better position, in a better place than they were. And it's understandable, but the way they went.
It's not understandable, fam. You splaining, dog. You splaining, B. I caused the bullshit, dog, on speed dial, fam. Come on, cuz.
I thought it was just totally wrong. Totally wrong. That's the only place that I've ever worked for that made me feel worthless.
Come on, man. I understand you trying to get the lawsuit and all, but you ain't got to do all the extra acting though, son. You ain't got to do this.
As a worker. But yeah.
Not the fake ass tears, cuz.
Yeah. I hope it all changes.
Man. Oh my God. That is some bullshit. That's some bullshit, man. That make me want to go back and look at the rest of these interviews, because they are out of control for that. They love making the nigga look weak and crying. This is propaganda, y'all. Oh, gotta see this one now. Hold on. She look black too, man. Hold on, man. Let's see. Okay, come on. Let's do it.
Why do we connect?
We gonna go a little over,
We connect
y'all,
to exchange ideas.
This is what real news is about. See, this is what they ain't gonna do on the other channels. They ain't gonna break it down like this. Black perspective. This the black perspective now. Hold on, here we go.
At one point, the warehouse employees were told to sign a no bullying policy, but that just seemed to make the harassment get worse. I kept complaining, and instead of disciplining the workers, management moved me to another work shift that conflicted with my husband's work schedule. I told them, but it didn't matter. My family was in an uproar. My husband had to quit his job and find a new one to accommodate the shift change.
I ain't gonna do that. This ain't the raw. But where they find these crying ass niggas at, man? And didn't I tell y'all, white supremacists and everybody else know who to do shit to?
And it didn't even work. The harassment continued on the second shift. That's when I found out that the workers were okay, openly calling me the N-word in Spanish. And I had heard it multiple times, and I was referred to it multiple times.
She's Belizean or something. I'm smelling more tether juices. She's Belizean. Tariq just broke it down on his show the other day that California is full of Belizeans. Like, they look black like us, but they not necessarily, cause she ain't, man. And I noticed a lot of people from West Coast, Cali, I don't mean to jump on y'all, but y'all be some confused niggas out here in the street, cuz.
But I didn't know what they were saying.
See, that's how you can tell she ain't from LA, because if she from LA or California, she would have been around plenty of Mexicans and she would have known by now that they was calling her Mayate. She's all surprised.
During that year going on, it hit me hard.
It hit me hard.
My self-esteem took a hit.
Man, I don't want to hear this shit. I'm sorry. My self-esteem. Man, there's no job in the world that's finna make me feel some type of way, especially not the people in it. Fuck all y'all. If I got to leave a job for my self-esteem purposes, I'm out of here, cuz. Man, what's going on? It's the last video, because this shit's making me mad today. I was having a great day before this shit.
I felt inadequate. I felt so excited about the chance of a permanent position. On one level, I was told I was doing great, that I was going to be promoted. I felt that if I kept going and kept grinding, that I would be protected because I was an asset to the company. But that didn't happen.
Well, maybe they just trying to play it up to get the money. I'm not going to, let me walk it back a little bit. I'm a real guy, okay? Some people ain't as strong as others. Some people do let people misuse them and all that. I've been in that position before, so I'm gonna walk it back, and I'm gonna say I'm not gonna be unempathetic, non-empathetic to their struggles and pains, because not everybody is as strong as I. However, it just seems like there was a lot of placating and splaining going on for you to be this distraught about what was going on with your coworkers now. Because ain't no way I keep hearing somebody refer to me as something and I don't Google and find out what it is. Anyway, man, I'm finna go. I love y'all. There's another video that's gonna come after this because I had one set for 8:30, but I had to jump on in and talk about this right now. 4 words that I'll leave you with: love, peace with the blessings, and maloha. For Shoha, you already know how. I'm out the Doha. Yee!
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-Black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message, I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing 2 critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black.
Music TV.
This is Kendra Blackwood for Hot Lava Music TV. First off, let's get this straight. I only want a boss. And I like to see a boss and boss shit. Where can you get boss shit, you ask? Well, dig this player. Boss 3 Anti Clothing got that drip for you and your missus. Now first, go follow at Boss 3 Anti Clothing on IG to see more real boss shit. And second, please log on to boss3anticlothing.com. That's boss3anticlothing.com. Currently we have multiple color combinations in stock. Ball out like a boss with the full sweatsuits for $250 and just the jacket for $150. And we also have jerseys for $75, and we definitely have the t-shirts for only $25. We offer free standard shipping, and have a quick response time. So tap in and style like a boss would do. Please go visit boss3anticlothing.com, that's boss3anticlothing.com. Once again, that's boss3anticlothing.com. Love, peace and blessing.
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that paper. We need reparations in the form of a check. Let's stop being afraid to say that.
Everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went on the day. I told you motherfucker, I got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something. What you gonna do? You supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't
play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain. He been hula hooping through loopholes. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you
Hey Ray Ray. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the poop. And I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen.
Russian cream, leaves, Keith, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see. She's so tragic. Be careful for her love, she love.
Hey Ray Ray. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the poop. And I know that might sound a little confusing.
Call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come through with that loving baby. I'll be the one to get it from the back. You be putting on my body, babe. There ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we can get it